Do you think a Tom and Jerry joke is coming on Weekend Update?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Colin, how's it going, man? I'm such a huge fan, dude. Seriously, this is really exciting for me.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it.
So seriously, congratulations on this. I have a bunch of questions, so I'm going to jump right into it. But I got to say, whenever I see like a cool new sort of fun kids movie or like a TV show or even like a commercial for like a toy or like a snack food, the first thing I always think was like, where the hell was this when I was a kid? Like, why didn't they have all of this cool stuff whenever I could like adequately consume it? So I was wondering, what is like the cool kids movie or TV show or like even toy or snack food that you look at it as an adult and think like, why didn't they have that around when I was a kid?
Oh my God. Also, I mean, there's two frustrations. When you're a kid, you can't buy things yourself. So you're like, oh God, why does someone else get a Thundercats layer and I can't get it? That's a frustration. And then you look now, I mean, first of all, the level of like water guns now, I mean, I remember when there was a Super Soaker and that felt like it blew your mind. And now it's truly like an AK-47 of water that's got like grenades that are on the side, and you feel like you could totally like take someone down with it.
You could go to war with that thing.
You could go to war. Like it's like a Zero Dark 30 style. And that is crazy. That's the one I really see. Like water guns and ice cream are the two things that have evolved in a way I never foresaw. Because even as a kid, you could get mint chocolate chip or something, and you're like, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. And now that's nothing. That's like the baseline flavor, and everything has like a full pretzel in it, cookie dough, another whole brownie, two kinds of ice cream, and that's normal now. So I am very jealous of, but I feel like their minds must be blown. How do you get better than that? If you're a kid and you're already getting all this stuff, I mean, life's over. It's all downhill.
They are peaking at 7.
They're peaking at 7.
That's it. Well, you know what? Then I hope they enjoy it. I hope they're embracing it. I gotta say, it's funny. It's funny you're joking about like having money and buying stuff. I am a 33-year-old man, and I have a full-blown lightsaber that I would have loved as a kid, but my parents never would have spent $200 on that Luke Skywalker lightsaber.
Oh my God! I know you wish hopefully we have enough money at some point we could buy a time machine and send it back to our young self.
I would have appreciated that. So I got to say, I'm such a massive fan of yours on SNL and obviously Weekend Update. And there was a really funny moment a few weeks ago where it sort of felt like you got tricked into making a joke about your wonderful, fantastic wife, who I've had the pleasure of interviewing many times. And I've always wondered, whenever you're on Weekend Update specifically, if you just have to sort of sign up with the fact that like you're going to get made fun of at some point. And an extension of that question is, do you think a Tom and Jerry joke is coming on Weekend Update?
That's a great question. Yes, you definitely have to sign yourself up for being made fun of. You know, it's nicer when a friend makes fun of you than an enemy. I'll say that. Sometimes the friend has too much knowledge that they're able to exploit, but it's more fun when it's coming from a well-intentioned place, even if the intention is still to make fun of you. And yes, I would not be surprised if there's a Tom and Jerry joke coming. Whether Michael wants to do the research of watching it and putting that joke together himself, I'm not sure, but I would not be surprised if there's one coming down the pipeline.
Do they just sometimes slip jokes in the cue cards and you're kind of just reading them? Like sometimes we have to read scripts cold in the newscast, like you're just reading the cue cards cold. Is that how that happens?
Yes. There's definitely times where that's set up as like, you know, a bit we'll do together, but then there's occasionally things that are mostly things you didn't know were coming from him that then you're reacting to, or, you know, whatever things he teased you up with that you didn't expect. Which is some of the most fun moments doing Update, but also sometimes a little scary.
For sure. Dude, Colin, I'm such a massive fan of yours, man. Seriously, I've always wanted the pleasure of meeting you. And seriously, thanks for being such a great guy and giving us so many laughs week after week, man. We all need it right now, and I appreciate it.
That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.